I think I'm going to call this one. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm very indecisive this evening. Wow. I'm just looking over this direction here, and you've got this kind of storm light. It's just fantastic. I am at Merrivale, which is pretty central, relatively central to Dartmoor, near Princetown. And there is this stone row, which I'm walking up at the moment. I'm going to do the old iPhone trick, I think, and just see if I can find myself a composition. Now, which instantly kind of illustrates the problem of shooting with the sun behind you, which is my shadow is right in it. So if I come over this side and I'm shooting that way, do you know this light is changing so fast? Most of that cloud has already cleared. I'm just going to quickly shoot by hand without the tripod. Now, when the light is this changeable, I think one of the tricks is to just keep looking all around and just see where it's happening. Now, shooting away from the sun, generally the difference between the exposure for the foreground and the exposure for the background is less, and so there's a much lower dynamic range needed, and so I haven't had to bracket that shot. Looks like we're probably going to get some rain. Let's just check whether I'm going to get hit. It's passing to the south of us. I think I'm okay. I'm hoping that this window of break in the cloud will remain and really light up the underside of this cloud. Right, so I'm going to revert to plan A now. Head up there and look back this way, because that sky is now lighting up. So as you can see here, this is beautifully dramatic sky. Just look at this. Right, I've got to get up there, take some shots. Well, this has been fun. The light has been shifting dramatically. It started off with that azure blue sky up there, which is just grey, completely gone now. When I first arrived, that was beautifully lit up over there, King's Tor, I think it is. And then we had that dramatic action in the sky up there, and now it's all happening up there towards Great Staple Tor. So I have just been continually shifting the camera around, trying to make something of this. And each scene is only lasting moments, so I've got to keep at it. Look at that business over there. Fantastic. Apologies for any wind noise. It's blowing a gale. We still have about 20 minutes till sunset, so we've still got more opportunities here. I've put the long lens on, although I'm only shooting about 50mm. Just taking in the tors up there without any foreground, just the sky and the tors. I think that might have made quite a nice shot. But I think the light is going to close down now. And then I've taken some very wide angle shots down here with the 15mm lens. Haven't had to focus stack the 15mm. I have noticed with that, it's just beautiful that you get such depth. You put that on f11, anything beyond about 2 meters, it's just going to be pin sharp. Well, I hope that's true. So how did I start this video? I said about sometimes the main action is not in the direction of the sun. And that was true when I got here. But within minutes, that completely changed. And that's the thing about Dartmoor, I suppose. It is such a dynamic environment, it really is. I'm going to put my hood up because my ears are gonna hurt from all the wind. That looks ridiculous, doesn't it? What if I put another hood up? Probably looks even more ridiculous, but I'm warm now. Wow. What a fantastic mix of light we had there. Absolutely stunning. I'm so glad I came out. I don't know if these shots are going to be any good, but they've got potential. Fantastic. I think tomorrow is mainly going to be a processing day. My van ran out of camping gas, so I'm going to have to go and find some in Tavistock or somewhere like that. Otherwise I can't cook for the next day and a bit. Yeah, the light is definitely dying now. Right, I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way. I'm just looking at weather and radar here, and we've got this kind of band of clearness here, and so there is still potential for the sun to break through some of these breaks in the cloud. That could still happen, and so we've got still another quarter of an hour until sunset, so I'm going to stick about. It could still light up. I don't think it will, but it's possible. So this is the less attractive part of the scene, that my camera is set up next to the biggest donut cowpat that I think I've seen in a very long time. So all of those gorgeous purpley magenta kind of hues that were happening in the sky earlier, that's all disappeared now, and what we have instead is threat of rain. I've just felt a spot or two. Right, I think I'm going to call this one. I think we're about there. What I'm going to do... No, I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm very indecisive this evening. We've still got 12 minutes until sunset. I would hate to be driving away from here and looking at an amazing sunset in my rear view mirror. Right, it's getting quite dim, so I have put my fill light on now, and I'm loving it because as I walk around, it just follows me. It's fantastic. This is that little Neewer lamp that I reviewed a week or two back, or by the time you see this it might be a whole month back, because I have so much video footage at the moment. I have got about 5 or 6 videos to make. I just wanted to make a final point about the tripod from K&F Concept that I've been reviewing lately. I am using this now as my, don't even have to think about it, go-to tripod. Now I just can't believe that for, well, how long was it? About a week or so while it was on sale, people could get this tripod for less than £125. I think now it's probably around 100, just under 160. I'm not certain about that. I'll check and I'll put the price on screen. I'm absolutely loving it. It's just superb. I've noticed, I didn't notice to start with, I had a suspicion, but the legs are thicker than the other K&F Concept tripod that I reviewed. And I've got to say that every single aspect of this, from the feet to all of the fixings, the controls on the legs, the leg locks, that's what they're called, the leg locks. Every aspect of it just works beautifully. The size of the leg locks, the amount of rotation that it requires to lock it, it's just superb. I'm just really impressed with this. I'm also impressed with the fact that it withstood the winds last night pretty well. I'm not saying it didn't move at all. It did have some movement, and but nevertheless, I think given that we were looking at 30-35 mile an hour gusts, I think it did really well, because I didn't have anything hanging on it and I hadn't braced it to the ground as I sometimes do. Sometimes I use like a bungee cord, stretchy cord, nailed into the ground with a tent peg, but I didn't have it. I didn't have that with me. But I have to say, I'm really liking this. The only thing I've noticed at the moment is there's a little bit of movement in the ball head. That is unintended, but that might be more to do with the fact that I fixed it to my levelling head. So I need to check into that. I might have set that up incorrectly, but I have to say I'm loving it. I'm loving the size of the controls. I'm loving its stability. My only gripe, no, it's not a gripe, this is a kind of non-complaint really, is that it actually, the joints, the leg joints, are where they join to the tripod head, are so tight. It's actually, and there's so little play in it, it's actually a little bit difficult to maneuver them. Now, I could probably adjust that, but I don't want to. I would rather have that than have them a little bit sloppy. So there you go. If you're interested in this, by the way, I will have put a link down in the description, probably of this video and my last one where I did a little bit more on the tripod. Full disclosure, if you buy something using the link here and you go to their website through my link, it's an affiliate link, and so I do get a small commission on that. I don't think I've actually got anything yet at all. No, I definitely haven't yet at all from K&F. So we have this kind of affiliation thing, but somehow or other, I don't know whether any of you have actually bought anything. If you have, do let me know in the comments, because so far there's nothing on my account being recorded, and I'd be really interested to know whether or not you have. Also, do let me know if any of you have bought the Neewer lamp. This little lamp that goes on top of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I'm thinking it's brilliant. I mean, it's getting quite dark here now because it is now 4 minutes from sunset, and we've got quite thick, heavy overhead cloud now, and there are no gaps in it at all now. So I think it probably is time to just give up on this one. But nevertheless, I would love to know if any of you have followed any of the links that I've been putting in the descriptions over these last few months when I've been reviewing stuff for both Neewer and also for K&F Concept or Kent Faith. Do let me know, I'd be really interested. One of the things that this evening's shoot really drove home to me is just how useful the touch autofocus and auto shoot option on the Z6 II and the Z7 II is, and obviously that only works with a lens that has built-in autofocus, and so when I switched out to the Laowa 15mm from the Nikon 20mm, suddenly I lost that opportunity, and so it really slowed me down. And when you've got that really fast dynamic environment and everything is just changing like that and like that, and you're moving around, just those seconds even can make a huge difference. And so there were moments there where I was fumbling around with the Laowa, trying to make sure that I got focused, and in the end I thought, no, I'm just going to have to go for it. Dialed it in manually, just less than infinity, because it's one of those manual lenses with an actual dial and markings on it. And I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay with that. But in terms of if you want a focus stack, that means then I've got to kind of, put the focus position on the screen where I want it, zoom in, manually adjust the focus ring with my old eyes that are not that great these days, particularly for focusing at near distance. Whereas with the 20mm and its autofocus capability, even in quite low light, it's just absolutely superb, and it just makes doing that kind of quick adjustment and quick focus stacking so much easier, so much easier. The Laowa I tend to use much more at night, and of course generally there I've got, well, not all the time in the world, but I'm not in a hurry when it comes to astrophotography. And whereas at sunset and at dawn, with the light changing fast, this very dynamic environment, the quick touch autofocus on the screen, really good facility to have. Okay, this has been a funny little weird video, hasn't it? I'm going to reward you hopefully now with some spectacular sunset shots, if I got any. If I just got some ordinary ones, maybe I'll play you some of those as well. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching and for joining me once again. Do like, subscribe, all those YouTubey things. Check out my website, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye for now.
The tale of time is written here in fallen stone and rising spoil, abandoned all redemption.